Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Neuro Court. There has been an accusation that someone was being a BM on the ladder, and someone else showed up and said that they were going to whine about it, and we have the evidence here today. The evidence is in this replay, and we are going to decide who is in the right and who is in the wrong, or are they both in the wrong, or are they both fine? We've got War Freak versus Economy. Yes. We are going to find out right now and settle this in court. If anyone wants to have an attorney, you have the ability to have them talk to me. The court is in session. This is a game on Gresvin. It's a ZVZ. And as everyone knows, ZVZ is tense, intense, and aggressive. Economy is doing a build. War Freak is doing a build. Economy says cool. And then GG. Okay. Not super BM, but kind of talking to themselves. All right. Context, thought he was ignoring my GLHF, which I never wrote. You're really an asshole for not responding to my letter that I didn't send. Oh my goodness. What in the earth? Economy is pulling all of the drones and lings. If you type during the countdown, it doesn't show up in replays, they're saying. Oh my gosh, the drones are going in. This game is crazy. My client would like to change his plea. Oh my gosh, but there are spines here and the spines are canceled. Are these drones gonna go back home? How did War Freak know to get 2 spines? Probably by seeing no natural. There's a drone here. What a crazy game. Mass drone ling versus drone spine. It's 1 base versus 1 base. I don't know if anyone has been BM or not, but absolutely cheese is on the table. And now the drones go home. I cannot believe what we're seeing. To me, the strategy of this game is more confusing than the banter. All right, Lings surround the queen. That's a good pickup. And a base is taken. It's 23 to 23 workers, fam. It's still anybody's game. Are they going to banter now? Are they going to talk about stuff? This is a long match. It's a 23-minute game. For reference, you can use the toxic command in my chat. We did a toxic behavior tier list, in which case we rated not typing GLHF is not BM. It leaves something to be desired, but it's not directly bad-mannered. So if you're getting upset that someone didn't GLHF, they might have the chat disabled. So they just can't talk to you. So they're not necessarily BM, or they forgot, and that's okay too. Entering the chat box also takes time, so I don't know. I haven't really seen anything super BM yet. The builds here definitely are a little bit interesting, but ZVZ is just, it's quite the place. There is a 3rd base here for War Freak. The roaches are guarding the front here. A couple spines and some roaches here. Drones are being made. What league is this? This is a diamond level game. Blue is floating some serious minerals. That's because we're very supply blocked. And spending money is hard when your 3rd is not injected. We've got some Roach Revenger up here. The Roach Revenger taking out Overlords. Further supply blocking blue. And even further supply blocking blue. You want to show a replay of yours after this. What is the replay about? Oh my gosh. There are forward spines with this Roach Ravager push. I have not seen this. The spines are just being moved forward. This is a spine Roach Ravager attack. And the spines in the back are killed with the Ravagers. It's Roach Ravager spine versus Roach with spine. There are just so many spines this game. Warfreak, GG. But is it a surrender GG? Accent E GG. Or is it GG? The game continues on. Neither player has left, but both players have typed GG. Are these undead gamers? Resurrected from the dead? Corrosive biling your own overlord. That's when you're just going ham. Why kill the tumor if morphing spines? Gemini, you're being too logical. Throw logic out the window and only have raw emotion and fury, and then you will understand. This is a slowing harass. Just because you can't comprehend it doesn't mean it isn't really strong. Okay? Shift, enter, French keyboard. The wings are attacking the queen here. This is going to set the larva income back dramatically for Warfreak. All right. Economy is getting up to 4 bases here. We have on our hands here a scuffed macro game. It's 40 workers to 77. But when does Warfreak decide to attack? Or do they? Because Economy just has mass roaches. So far, there have been 3 separate cases of GG. Exactly. Economy said GG at the start, but then Warfreak said GG whenever the push was being defended. And then Economy, thinking that the push worked and the game was over, said GG again. Now the question is, how many more GGs are we going to get in this game? Because this is a 23-minute game. The Ravagers are running forward here, just by themselves. And then there's another slowling harass. You can't coach this. The early GG was throwing game to join dojo, but you didn't leave the game to join the dojo. Here's a crazy idea. Don't all in, then cry to Neuro. He cried for 10 minutes. I don't see anything in the chat right now. And then you said easy. That's BM. Did you know that? A lot of people don't know that. But to attack your opponent and then to type easy, that's BM. That is BM. Ha ha ha. All right, you got definitely the composition advantage here. Roach Hydra Lurker is much stronger than just Roach Ravager with Hydras. That's for sure. Okay. He was going to win. I mean, he started it all. Just to give a quick pause, the comeback of he started it doesn't really hold up in a court of law very well. This isn't a court of law. This is a Twitch stream where we're memeing and having a good time. However, just because someone is rude to you doesn't mean you should stoop to that level or go even more BM than them. So far, you've offensive GG'd and you've said easy and laughed at your opponent, which doesn't really look like a good case for you. It's the only comeback you have, though. Well, yeah, that's because you did some bad stuff. Sometimes you just have to accept that you need to work on your behavior and move forward as an adult. It's 91 workers to 30. The victory is in your grasp. But how much banter is left in this replay? We're zooming through it. The Roach Hydra Ravager versus the Massling and the Lurkers. Both players are really fighting it out here. This is a high impact, high intensity ZVZ. Manners maketh man. You can't disable in-game chats in SC2. You can. You can turn off chat. A lot of people do that just to save themselves the hassle of whenever they're bad actors. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. All into macro, and you thought you could win. Clean my bases, please. I'm gonna go use the restroom. No. You better be done by the time I get back. I'll stay here. Good boy. What the hell? You're trapped in here with me. Meanwhile, the Toolings are attacking a Hydra Den. An economy has a base, standing in defiance of all that it means to be a part of the blue team, and standing for what it means to be a member of the red team. Let's take the camera of these players here. What the hell? Family insults. Hold on. Where was this on the Toxic Gamer tier list? We just got a family insult. Insulting someone on the basis of their familial relations in a video game. It is on the tier list. Let me check the list here. Toxic behavior tier list. Let's skip ahead. Can I scrub through this? All right, we're skipping. All right, I'm gonna full screen this here, and we're gonna check family insults. Ad hominem. Family insults is B tier BM. Offensive GG is also B tier BM. Bragging and gloating is A tier BM. Oh boy. We've got multiple of them. Dragging out the game is C tier BM. We have dragging out the game, offensive GG, family insults, and bragging and gloating all in the same match. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that we took this game to court. And now it's gotten political. Oh God! That's TOS. Oh my gosh. I believe I've made up my mind in this case. This is actually an S tier BM using slurs. Oh God, jeez! Tab out of that. The case has been closed. That was extremely BM. That was super duper BM. It started out a little bit BM, and then it just went to the moon of BM. I cannot believe the extent of this. I thought it was just going to be a little bit of teasing and banter, but yikes. You've won the court case. While Economy played a very weird build, that was crazy. Super off the rails. I cannot believe how it just went from 1 to fucking 250 miles an hour of BM. Just like that. All right, we need to complete the dispensation of justice. Warfreak, for your extremely BM behavior in a StarCraft clan that only has one rule of not being BM. Let this be a learning moment, okay? Don't be like that. Don't do slurs. Don't do offensive GG. Don't do easy. Don't gloat. Don't drag out the game. Just be a normal competitor. Try to win the game. Move on to the next game. You don't have to be super nice to people. You don't have to praise them or whatever. You can be cold and neutral if you want to. That's fine. But you don't use slurs, and you don't talk about people's family like that, and you don't talk about sexual violence like that. That's a big no-pers. This case is officially closed. Thank you for consulting the Neuro Court.